Hello everyone. We are working on straight lines over here. Okay. So in this session, we will try and understand different formats of a straight line, and we'll solve some problems from the textbook as well. Okay. So the first format of a straight line is different formats of a straight line. The first format is slope point form. Okay. Suppose we have a line whose slope m is known to us. Okay. And we have a point on that particular line that is x1, y1. Okay. So x1, y1 is any known point on the line. So we can find out the equation of the line using slope point form. That is y minus y1 m into x minus x1. So this is the format of a line in slope point form. Okay. The next format, slope intercept form. If we know the slope of the line which we are supposed to find out, okay, and if we know the y-intercept, this intercept means the y-intercept, okay, and in slope intercept form, y-intercept is denoted with c, right? So I'll take one example. So we have y-axis, we have x-axis, okay, we have a line L, okay. So the distance of line L from the origin, okay, so this distance is nothing but c, the distance which I have marked in green. So this is the y-intercept. Now c can be positive or negative because obviously the line can be up or down in this way. Okay, so in the second case for L1, C will be negative. Okay, but then for L, C is positive, right? So the distance of the line from the origin is nothing but y-intercept. Distance of the line from the origin to where it cuts the y-axis. So this distance is nothing but c. Fine. So if we know the y-intercept, if we know the slope, so by slope intercept form it is y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. Okay. Next, 2 point form. If we know both the points on the line, that is x1, y1, x2, y2, not both the points to be precise, but then if we know any 2 points on the line, so these are the 2 points which are known to us. Okay, so we can frame the equation in this manner: y minus y1 upon x minus x1 is equal to y1 minus y2 upon x1 minus x2. So this is the format for 2 point form. Okay, so if 2 points are known to us, we can find out the equation of the line. Next, we are having double intercept form. We are having double intercept form. Okay, so we have x-axis, okay, and we have y-axis, okay, x-axis and y-axis, and then let's take for example this blue colored line, okay. So the x-intercept is nothing but the distance of the line from the origin to where it cuts the x-axis is a. X-intercept is a. Okay, so this point is 0 comma 0, this point is a comma 0, right? So x-intercept is a. A is the distance between 0 comma 0 to a comma 0. Okay, and then we have Y-intercept. Y-intercept is already we know what is Y-intercept, right? Earlier we have discussed this. So basically Y-intercept over here is B. So this point is 0 comma B. So the distance of the line where it cuts the y-axis, okay, at 0 comma B to the origin is nothing but the y-intercept. Guys, be a bit careful over here because in slope intercept form, the y-intercept is denoted with C, but then in double intercept form, y-intercept is denoted with B. Okay, so don't get confused over here. So the equation of this line will be x upon A plus y upon B is equal to 1. X upon A plus y upon B is equal to 1. Okay, fine. So that was double intercept form. Then we should also know what is the general form of a line. Okay, general format. Okay, so AX plus BY is equal to C. This is the general format. Now here A and B are not x-intercept and y-intercept. Huh? Okay, A and B for this particular format. For double intercept format, A and B are x-intercept and y-intercept. But then for general format, A and B are not x-intercept and y-intercept. Okay, right? So this is the general format of a line. Okay, from this line we can get the slope directly. Slope is equal to minus a by b, where a is the coefficient of x, a is the coefficient of x, and b is the coefficient of y. Okay, so slope can be calculated directly from this particular format. Okay, and remember, once again I repeat, in this particular format, a and b are not the x-intercept and y-intercept. Okay, so let's solve some simple problems. Okay, so let us go to OP Malhotra, exercise 16b. Exercise 16b, number 1, sub question 1. Question number 1, sub question 1. Okay. So if we read the problem, they are asking us to state the equation of a line which has y-intercept as 2 and the slope is 7. So in the first problem, they have given y-intercept, okay, is 2, okay, and slope is 7. So we can use slope intercept form because we know the y-intercept over here, right? So this y-intercept is denoted with C and slope is denoted with M. So equation of the line will be y is equal to mx plus c. So what is y over here? Y is equal to, sorry, what is m over here? M is equal to 7 and c is equal to 2. So y is equal to 7x plus 2. That is the equation of the line. First sub question. Okay. Second sub question. Second sub question. So we have y-intercept c is equal to minus 3 and we are having slope m as minus 4. So equation of the line will be y is equal to mx plus c. So y is equal to minus 4x minus 3. Okay, you can also rearrange the terms over here. 4x plus y is equal to minus 3. Anything is okay. If you even write the first thing, that's fine. Okay. So that was the second sub question. Third sub question. Fine. So y-intercept is minus 1. So c is minus 1. And our needed line. So let this be the line L. It is parallel to some other line. It is parallel to which line? it is parallel to y is equal to 5x minus 7. So the line L is the line whose equation we require, but then line L is parallel to y is equal to 5x minus 7. Now if we compare the second line, y is equal to 5x minus 7 to y is equal to mx plus c. So if we directly compare like this, the format is absolutely similar. So m is equal to 5. M is equal to 5. Okay, fine. So see, line L is parallel to, let's say, L1. Line L is parallel to L1. So slope of line L will be equal to slope of line L1, right? Because both are parallel. So what will be the slope of line L? Since L is parallel to L1, slope of L is equal to slope of L1, right? So for to avoid any confusion over here, L1 will use this particular notations. We'll put M1 C1 and M1 is over here. Okay, and slope of line L, let's say it is M. So since L is parallel to L1, M is equal to M1. Therefore, equals M equals 5, right? So we have the required data over here. The y-intercept C is equal to -1 and M is equal to 5. Okay, for line L. So y is equal to mx plus c is the required equation. Slope intercept form. So y is equal to 5x minus 1. This is the equation of line L. This is the equation of line L. Okay. Next, sub question 4. The y-intercept is given as y-intercept c is equal to 2. It's given in the problem. Now our required line is making an angle of 45 degree to the x-axis. Okay, so the inclination is 45 degrees, right? So let's say this is y-axis, this is x-axis. Let this be our required line. It is making an angle of 45 degree. When they say x-axis, it is obviously the positive x-axis. Okay, so line L equation we require. So slope of line L, if it is m, so m is equal to tan theta, because 45 is the inclination with positive direction of x-axis. So slope is m, which is equal to tan theta. So that is equal to tan 45. M is equal to 1. So now for line L, we have C, that is the y-intercept. We have M, that is the slope. So by slope point form, sorry, by slope intercept form, the equation of line L will be y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, where m is equal to 1 and c is equal to 2. So y is equal to x plus 2. You can rearrange the terms however you want. Okay, in whatever manner you want. But then this is the equation of line L. Okay, let us go to question number 5. We need to find out the equation. We need to find out the equation of a line whose y-intercept c is equal to -5 and it is equally inclined to the axis. Okay, so equally inclined to the axis meaning is, it makes a same angle with both positive, uh, with x-axis and y-axis. Okay, So let's understand how the diagram will be over here. So this is y-axis and this is x-axis, right? So one possibility will be, in this manner. Okay. So this angle will be same, right? Okay. So in this case, theta of line L, theta of line L will be this, because we have to consider the angle of line L with the positive x-axis, positive x-axis. Okay. So now if this is 90 degree, these two are 45 degrees. Okay. So what will be theta? What is theta then? Okay, because we require theta, which is the inclination of the line with the positive direction of x-axis. Okay. So what is theta? So theta will be, you know 180 minus 45. Okay. So because if you add this 45 to this theta, it forms a linear pair. So theta will be 180 degree minus 45 degrees, right? Fine. So which is equal to 135 degrees, right? So tan theta will be tan 135. But then we have to take care of one thing over here. uh, this is a very general case. This is a very general case, but then we have to focus over here as well. The y-intercept in this case, the y-intercept in this case is negative. Okay, the y-intercept in this case is negative. So I think this C part should be negative. So we'll take the line down. Okay, so just a small, updation I'll make over here. I'll just erase this diagram. Fine. X-axis and y-axis, C is negative, so the first possibility will be uh, something like this. Okay, so this is line L, line L. Just a second, guys. Okay, so we were over here, line L. It is making an intercept of minus pi. Minus pi is down over here, the y intercept. Okay, unlike the previous diagram. Okay, so this line L is making equal angle with both the axes. So this is one possibility. Okay, so this is 45. This is 45. Okay, line L is making an angle of theta with the positive direction of of x-axis. So vertically opposite angles we can consider. So theta is equal to 45 degrees, right? So tan theta is equal to tan 45, which is equal to 1, and m is nothing but tan theta in this case. So m is equal to 1. So first possibility is this particular diagram where I got the value of m as 1, and we have the y-intercept c is minus y. So y is equal to mx plus c is the required equation. In this particular equation, we'll put the value of m as 1, okay, 1x minus y. You can just simplify this further and get the value of the line. So the first case is this. Now we can also draw this line, okay, in another way. So this is the first case of the solution, right? Earlier I had taken line in this way, but then I think that was incorrect because C is negative over here. So we cannot take C as positive 5. Okay. But then there is one more case over here which we need to consider, right? So I'm taking you to the next case. So we are having this y-axis over here, x-axis, and then the line can be this way also. Okay, right? This way. Just a second. Yeah. So this is line L. This is -5. It is making equal angle over here, 45 degrees and 45 degrees with both the axes. Okay. Now look at line L, and guys, can you figure out where is theta? Okay. Line L, the inclination is theta. So the theta, I'll just write it down. Theta lies over here. It lies with the positive direction of x-axis. Okay. Don't consider theta as this. This is wrong. Okay. This is absolutely wrong. It is the negative direction of x-axis. So this is theta, right? Okay. Now see this 45 plus this theta. This is the second possibility. Yeah? One possibility, one solution we have already done over here. This is the second possibility. 45 plus theta is equal to 180 degrees because they form a linear pair. See, it's a straight line. Okay, so theta will be 180 degree minus 45 degree. So theta is equal to 135 degrees. Okay, so tan theta will be tan 135. Now, if you solve tan 135 using a calculator, you will get this as -1. Therefore, since m is tan theta, m is equal to -1. So in the second case, in the second solution, looking at this particular diagram, okay, y is equal to mx plus c is the required equation of the line. So y is equal to -1x plus c. The y-intercept is fixed, that is -5. So y is equal to -x minus 5. So this is the second possibility. Okay, so this problem can be solved in two cases. I have explained both. Okay, case number one, the diagram in this way. Okay, y-intercept is negative over here. So this is -5. It should be down. Okay, the other possibility, y-intercept is negative, but then the line can be drawn in this way also. Okay, and it is equally inclined. That means the angle which is makes with the x-axis and y-axis is same. Okay, if this is 90, then obviously the other two will be 45 45, equal inclination. So I've completed the entire first problem. I'll go to the next problem, that is question number 2. Okay, if we read the problem, exercise 16b, question number 2, they have given a straight line y is equal to mx plus c, and there are 2 points on that particular line. If you're reading the question clearly, you will understand. Points 3 comma -4 and -1 comma 2 lie on the straight line. We'll write 3 comma -4, since 3 comma -4 lie on y is equal to mx plus c. Put x is equal to 3, y is equal to -4. Okay, in y is equal to mx plus c. Now, who gives us this liberty of putting x as 3 and y as -4? This is because the point lies on the line. If the point is not lying on the line, we cannot just put like this. Okay, so therefore -4 is equal to y ka value I've just put as -4, m into x. What is x? X is 3 plus c. Therefore, you know, 3m plus c is equal to -4. Equation number 1, right? Now similarly, -1 comma 2 also lies on, it lies on y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, so put, since it lies on the line, we can put x as -1, y is 2 in y is equal to mx plus c, right? We can put this values in this particular equation because it is lying on the line. Otherwise, we cannot randomly substitute. Okay, so y is equal to 2 m into -1, okay, plus c. So one more equation we get, that is minus m plus c is equal to 2. Okay, and this is equation number 2. This is equation number 2, right? Now I think you might have guessed what we are supposed to do over here. So basically we are supposed to solve both 1 and 2 simultaneously. Simultaneous equations, I'm very sure you might be knowing. So that's it. You can just solve the two equations simultaneously and get the values of m and c. Let us go to question number 3 of the same exercise. Question number 3. Fine. So question number 3, sub question 1. Just a second. Yeah, please read the problem for yourself. Question number 3, sub question 1. Fine. So the straight line has a point on it P. The straight line has a point on it, that is P. Okay. So P is nothing but x1, y1. It's the point on the straight line, minus 4 comma 7, right? And slope m. M is naturally the slope. They have not mentioned anywhere, but then m is the slope. Okay. Yeah, they have given, sorry. Slope m. So m is equal to minus root 3. So now in this case, we have the slope, we have a point. So we can use slope point form. So by slope point form, the equation of the line will be, see, look at the slope point form. This is the slope point form, okay? Y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. So y minus y1 m x minus x1. Okay, so y minus 7 minus root 3 x plus 4. Okay, so this will be y minus 7 simplification minus root 3x minus 4 root 3. So y plus root 3x is equal to 7 minus 4 root 3. This is the required equation. Okay, generally always write the x value first. Not a compulsion, but then it's a good practice to write down x value first. X then y equal to constant. 7 minus 4 root 3 is a constant. There is no x and y along with it. Okay, so third second sub question you can try it on your own. Fine. I'll take you to the fourth question right now. So we have a point on the line. The point on the line is P. You can take any variable P, Q, anything. But then the coordinates will be x1, y1, which is equal to 1 comma minus 2. The angle is 135 degrees. So the line makes an angle of 135 degree with the positive direction of x-axis. They have not given positive direction of x-axis, but then it is, we have to assume it that it is the positive direction of x-axis. Okay. So theta is equal to 135 degrees. Tan theta is equal to tan 135, which we already solved some time back. And therefore m is equal to minus 1 because slope m is tan theta, right? So m is equal to minus 1. So this particular line we can find out using slope point form. Okay, so what's the slope point form? Y minus y1 m x minus x1. So y minus y1, y1 is minus 2, m is minus 1, x minus x1. Okay, so this will be y plus 2, which is equal to minus x plus 1. Just open this bracket, you'll get minus x plus 1 over here. So x plus y is equal to 1 minus 2, that is minus 1. So this is the required equation of the line. Fine. Okay. So this was the fourth problem. Okay. Let us go to the fifth problem. Okay. So question number 5, sub question 1. Our line is passing through the origin. So let's say this is line L, which is passing through the origin. So origin is one of the point on the line. Our line is L. It is perpendicular to some other line. So the other line is L1. Okay. So let's say line L is perpendicular to L1, right? Now the equation of L1 is given to us. X plus 2y is equal to 4, right? So we have to calculate the slope of this particular line. Now don't always convert everything into y into mx plus c. Okay. So we have a different method over here of calculating the slope if the format is this. Now this particular format can be compared with which format of a line? It can be compared with general format of a line. See, look at this general format. Ax plus by is equal to c. Okay. So using this, we can calculate the slope of the perpendicular line. So slope of this line, slope, let's say m1 is equal to minus a by b. So what's a? A is the coefficient of x, that is 1, and b is the coefficient of y, that is 2. So m1 is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay. Once again, I have compared this second line L1, okay, with the general format, and I have calculated the slope. Okay. So if the line is ax plus by is equal to c, slope will be minus a by b, right? So a is nothing but the coefficient of x. So here the coefficient of x is 1. B is the coefficient of y. So here the coefficient of y is plus 2. Put it in the formula and get the value of slope. Okay. So we got the slope over here of line L1. Okay. Next step, L is perpendicular to L1. L is perpendicular to L1. Therefore, slope M. L has slope M and L1 has slope M1. Okay. So M into M1 is equal to minus 1. Okay. So basically, since L is perpendicular to L1, M into M1 is equal to minus 1. Perpendicular lines. The product of the slopes is always equal to minus 1. So in this particular example, we have the value of M1. So I'll take a new slide. Okay. So M into M1 is equal to minus 1. M1 value we already have. M1 value is minus half. Okay. And this is minus 1 over here. Okay. Sorry. This is minus 1 over here. So the value of M will be 2. The value of M will be 2. Okay. So for line L, we have one point on the line, that is origin. See, look at the diagram which I had drawn. Line L equation we require. So one point on the line we already have, that is the origin which is given to us in the problem itself. Fine. So this becomes x1 y1 and slope M is equal to 2. So we have to calculate the equation of line L, right? So that can be done using slope point formula. Y minus y1 is equal to M into x minus x1. So put x1 and y1 as 0, slope as 2. So this will be y is equal to 2x. So this is the equation of line L. Equation of line L. Fine. Okay. Fifth sub question 2. I'll be solving fifth sub question 2 right now. Okay. Fifth sub question 2. Question number 5, sub question 2. So we have a line L on which there is one particular point 4 comma 3. Okay, now line L is parallel to some other line. Line L is parallel to L1. L1 equation we know, 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. So compare this with ax plus by is equal to c, general format. Okay, slope is minus a by b. So minus a is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y. So slope is minus 3 by 4. So slope of line L is m and slope of line L1 is m1. So we got m1 is equal to minus 3 by 4. Okay. Now L parallel to L1. Therefore m equal to m1. The slopes are equal. Therefore m is equal to minus 3 by 4. Right. So we got m, which is the slope of line L. Okay. And we have one point on the line, that is 4 comma 3. So 4 comma 3 will be x1 y1. Right. So line L can be calculated using the same formula, slope point form. Y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. Okay, so for line L the equation will be y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. You know the value of y1, x1 and m. You can put those values. Okay, you can put those values and get the required equation of line L. Question number 5. Question number 5, sub question 3. I would recommend that you solve it as self study. Better, always better to draw diagrams, right? So question number 5, you can take it for self study. Okay, so let's go to question number 9. So 1 to 5 we have solved. Let us go to question number 9. Okay, question number 9. So question number 9, first and second problems, you just have to write down the slope, and the slope formula over here for question number 1 and 2 is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. This is basically the same thing which we did for first exercise, so it's not very difficult. Okay, third problem for question number 9, we have to find out the slope of a line. So our line is parallel to some other line. L is the line which we require, whose slope we require, and slope of line L is parallel to some other line on which there are 2 points. Okay, minus 1 comma 5 and minus 6 comma minus 7. Okay, so line L is parallel to L1. Okay, we need to find out m. Okay, so first we'll calculate the slope of line L1, that is m1, which is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So m1 is equal to minus 12 upon minus 5. So m1 is equal to 12 upon 5. Okay, so basically we got the slope of line L1. Okay, now we can comment L parallel to L1, therefore m equal to m1, therefore m is equal to 12 upon 5. Relatively simple problem, and we had done this kind of problem in the first exercise. Okay, next sub question 4, 9 sub question 4. So we require slope of a line. So let the slope of the required line be m. So line L is perpendicular to some other line. So line L is perpendicular to, let's say, L1 with slope M1. Okay. The other line has 2 points on it, B and S. So some random figure I have drawn, not as per the proper scale and coordinate geometry. But then just for your understanding, I have placed points on the line L1. Okay. So line L1 slope is M1. So M1 we can calculate using the slope formula, y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So minus 4 upon 6, which is minus 2 by 3. Fine. Okay. Next step, L perpendicular to L1. Therefore, M into M1 is equal to minus 1. Therefore, M into M1 is equal to minus 1. Right. So M is not known to us, into minus 2 by 3 is equal to minus 1. So by cross multiplication, we'll get M as 3 by 2. Minus minus will get cancelled. So the slope of line L is 3 by 2. Okay. Let's go to the 10th problem, question number 10. Let's go to question number 10. Okay. So they're asking the equation of the lines joining the points. Okay. Question number 10, sub question 1, they have given A as 1 comma 1, B as 2 comma 3. Okay. A as 1 comma 1, B as 2 comma 3. So these are the 2 points on the line. So our line has 2 points A and B over here. Okay. Rough diagram I have drawn. Fine. So we have to find out the equation of this particular line. So let A be x1, y1, B be x2, y2. You can also interchange x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay. You can make A as x2, y2 and B as x1, y1. So basically, how to find out the equation of this line? So now in this case, 2 points are given to you. Okay. So by 2 point form, we can find out the equation of this particular line. So y minus y1, I'll just write it down for you over here. Y minus y1 upon x minus x1, y1 minus y2 upon x1 minus x2. So y minus 1 upon x minus 1, y1 minus y2 upon x1 minus x2. So this implies y minus 1 upon x minus 1 is equal to minus 2 upon minus 1, which is equal to 2. So y minus 1 is equal to 2 into x minus 1. Okay, this thing will get cross multiplied over here. Y minus 1 is equal to 2x minus 2. Okay, so this can be written as y is equal to 2x minus 2 plus 1. Minus 2 plus 1 will be minus 1. So this is the equation of the required line. Equation of the required line. Okay. Second sub question, you can try it on your own because there are no values given over there. Some variables are given like a, b. You can do it on your own. We'll discuss the third question, third sub question. Third sub question. Okay. 10 sub question 3, because we have to do something else in this problem as well. So P is 3 comma 3, which is x1 y1. This is one of the point on the line. Q is 7 comma 6 x2 y2. Okay. So y minus y1 upon x minus x1 is equal to y1 minus y2 upon x1 minus x2. By 2 point formula, we have written this. So y minus 3 upon x minus 3 is equal to 3 minus 6 upon 3 minus 7. Okay, so y minus 3 upon x minus 3 is equal to minus 3 upon minus 4, which is 3 by 4. Let's do cross multiplication. Okay, in cross multiplication, this 4 went over here, this x minus 3 have gone on the other side, is gone on the other side. So 4y minus 12 is equal to 3x minus 9. So 4y is equal to 3x, okay, plus 12. This will be plus 12 on the other side, minus 9, which is plus 3. 4y is equal to 3x plus 3. Okay, this is the equation of the line. Okay, now if you read the question further, they have given find the length of the portion. Okay, in C is the third subpart basically. Okay, where where the axis, where the line is intercepted between the axis of the coordinates. Okay, so what does this mean? So basically, see, we have our line in this way. For example, a random line I have drawn. So we'll get x intercept and y intercept. Okay, so x intercept is, let's say, a, y intercept is b. So they are asking this part C. This part they are asking. So we have the line 4y is equal to 3x plus 3. The line is 4y is equal to 3x plus 3. We are interested in getting the x intercept. So how to get the x intercept? To get the x intercept, I'll just write down over here. To get x intercept, that is a, put y equal to 0. Put y equal to 0, you'll get the x intercept. Okay. So when we put y equal to 0 in the line, 4 into 0 is equal to 3x plus 3. So x is equal to 3x plus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 3x is equal to minus 3. X equal to minus 1. Okay. So this is nothing but x intercept, that is minus 1. A is minus 1. So we got the value of a as minus 1. Okay. But then if a is negative, I think the line which I have drawn as an example is incorrect. It should have been like this. But then that doesn't matter because we are any which ways finding out distance C. Okay. To get y intercept now, we are interested in calculating the value of y intercept, that is B. Okay. So to get B, what we are supposed to get? The value of B, right? B is the y intercept. So to get y intercept, put x equal to 0. I'll just write down for you. To get y-intercept, put x equal to 0. So 4y plus 3 into 0 plus 3 over here, 4y is equal to 3, y is equal to 3 by 4. So this b becomes 3 by 4, right? B is 3 by 4. So we got the x-intercept, we got the y-intercept, okay, right? So now to get the value of c, that is the portion of the line which is intercepted between the axis. I hope you all understood what is the meaning of that. Portion of the line. So this is the line L. This is line L. The portion of the line which is intercepted between the x-axis and y-axis. So we require distance C. So distance C can be calculated using distance formula. Sorry, Pythagoras theorem. So a square plus b square is equal to c square. So put the value of a and b over here. 3 by 4 the whole square plus minus 1 square is equal to c square. So c square is equal to 9 by 16 plus 1. C square is equal to 16 into 1, 16 plus 9, that is 25 by 16. So C will be 5 by 4 by taking square roots. And C is the length now, so length cannot be negative. So C is 5 by 4. Okay. So once we get the double intercept form over here, once we get the double intercept form, sorry, once we get the equation of the line using 2-point form over here, okay, we were supposed to do something more. Okay, so the line is, for example, like this. We'll get the x coordinate, we'll get the x intercept, y intercept. How to get the x intercept? In the same line, put y equal to 0, you'll get the x intercept. In the same line, you'll put y equal to x equal to 0, you'll get the y intercept. In the line, if you put x as 0, you'll get y intercept. And if in the line, if you put y as 0, you'll get the x intercept. This is what I had done earlier. I got the value of x intercept. I got the value of y intercept. A and b we got. Then by Pythagoras theorem, I calculated the value of c. Okay. So that was question number 10. So exercise 16b we have completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 and 10. Okay. Let's go to exercise 16c. Let's go to exercise 16c. Okay. So write down the equation of straight line cutting off intercepts a and b from the axis where they have given to you. Go to exercise 16c, question number 1, sub question 1. So x intercept is given to you, that is -2. Y intercept is given, that is 3. So we have to write down the equation of the line. So the equation of the line will be using double intercept form, where we know the value of a and b, okay, double intercept form. So x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. So x upon -2 plus y upon 3 is equal to 1. So 3x plus -2 into y into -6 is equal to 1. So 3x minus 2y is equal to -6. So this is the equation of the line. Okay. So in sub question 2 and 3, they have given you x intercept and y intercept. Okay. You have to just put it in place of a and b. Simplify and get the answer. Simplify and get the answer. Okay. So let us go to question number 2. But prior to that, in question number 1, x intercept and y intercept was given to you. Okay. So x intercept is a and y intercept is b by double intercept form. By double intercept form, okay, I have written the equation of the line x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. And then I have substituted the values of a and b. Okay. So sub question 2 and sub question 3, you can solve it on your own. Let us go to question number 2. Okay. Determine x intercept and y intercept. So the first line is 3x plus 5y minus 15 is equal to 0. Now to get x intercept is a, y intercept is b. To get x intercept, put the value of y 0. So 3x plus 5 into 0 minus 15 is equal to 0. 3x is equal to 15, x is equal to 5, therefore a is equal to 5. We got the value of x intercept. Okay. Now for the y intercept is b. We are speaking about the same line. We are discussing the same line over here. This line. To get the y intercept of this line, put x equal to 0. So 3 into 0 plus 5y minus 15 is equal to 0. 5y minus 15 is equal to 0, which implies 5y is equal to 15, y is equal to 3, therefore b is equal to 3. So, so x intercept is 5, y intercept is 3. Now if we have to sketch this, the line will be in this format. See, you can use a proper scale for this. 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit. Okay, x intercept is 5. X intercept is 5. So 1 2 3 4 5. So this is 5, which is 5 comma 0, because this distance is 5, and y intercept is 3. It's positive 3, so positive direction of y axis. So this will be 0 comma 3. Okay, since this distance is 3. Had it been negative 5, so my x intercept would have occurred over here, minus 5 comma 0. Fine, had it been negative then, but then in this case it is positive. Right, now just connect the 2 points, and that's how your line is ready. Okay, 1 second, just, so this is your required line with the x and y intercepts. Okay, so exercise 16c, I will be solving sub question number 3 now. Okay, I'm taking all the simple problems to avoid any confusions over here. Exercise 16c, so we require a line which makes equal intercepts on the axis passing through the point 2 comma 3. So a rough diagram I'll just make for better understanding. So we have x-axis, we have y-axis, we have a line. Okay, so we have a line L. It is making intercepts which are equal. So let's say this is x intercept, this is y intercept. If x intercept is k, naturally the y intercept will also be k. Because they are saying the intercepts made are equal and the line is passing through the point 2 comma 3. Okay, now line L by double intercept form, by double intercept form, line L is x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. Therefore x upon k plus y upon k is equal to 1. Therefore x plus y is equal to k. This is equation of line L. Equation of line L. Okay, let us mark this as 1. Equation number 1, which is equation of line L. Now since 2 comma 3, since 2 comma 3 lies on line L, since 2 comma 3 lies on line L, we can put x ka value as 2, y value as 3 in equation number 1. So I'll write down, since 2 comma 3 lies on line L, and line L is x plus y is equal to k. So put x equal to 2, y is equal to 3 in line L. So 2 plus 3 is equal to k. Therefore k is equal to 5. We got the value of k, which is 5. Okay, right? So the next step will be, put k equal to 5 in equation number 1. What is equation number 1? Equation number 1 is this. It's the line L, right? Whose equation we require, but then k was not known to us. So now we know k, put the value of k in equation number 1. So x plus y is equal to 5. This is your final equation of line L which is required. Okay. So third sub question 2, you can try it on your own. You can just figure out how to solve this on your own. Method remains the same. Okay. Let us go to question number 4. It is on the similar lines. It is on the similar lines. Okay. Hence I am solving this question number 4. So 16C question number 4. Okay. So if you read the given problem, they have given the x-intercept as 2a. Okay, so the x-intercept is 2a and y-intercept is 3a. Okay, x-intercept is 2a, y-intercept is 3a. Okay, and the line passes through the point 14 comma minus 9. So we can take 14 comma minus 9 as one point on the line. Now see, ideally 14 comma minus 9, it will lie in the fourth quadrant, that we all know, but then I'm just making this as a rough diagram. Okay, so that's fine if we consider it in the first quadrant. We know it is in the fourth quadrant, but then just for the sake of drawing the diagram, I have done this. Okay, so 2a is nothing but x intercept and 3a is nothing but y intercept, that is b. So a and b we know. A is 3a and b is a is 2a and b is 3a. So line L by double intercept form, line L by double intercept form is x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. X by a plus y by b is equal to 1. So x by 2a. Now this a is different. Huh? This a they have given in the problem. Fine. Earlier problem I had taken it as k, but then they have deliberately given this as a. And what is b? B is 3a is equal to 1. So this is nothing but line L. You can also take the LCM and all over here, but then that's fine. Okay. Now 14 comma minus 9 lies on line L. Okay. 14 comma minus 9 lies on line L. So put x is equal to 14, y is equal to minus 9 in line L. So x value you can put as 14, y value you can put as minus 9. So I'll show you the calculation. X value is 14. 1 second. Yeah, so x value is 14 over here. 14 upon 2a. Y value is minus 9. Minus 9 upon 3a is equal to 1. Okay. So 7 upon a, if we simplify this further, 7 upon a minus 3 upon a is equal to 1, right? So 4 upon a is equal to 1, therefore a is equal to 4. They had asked us the value of a. So we got the value of a as 4. Okay. So we have to write down the equation of the line as well, L as well. So equation of line L will be, just put 4 over here in place of a. So let's point this as equation number 1. Put a equal to 4 in equation number 1. Put a equal to 4 in 1. So x upon 2 into 4 plus y upon 3 into 4 is equal to 1. x upon 2 into 4 plus y upon 3 into 4 is equal to 1. So x upon 8 plus y upon 12 is equal to 1. You can take the LCM over here, multiply this by 2, this by 2, multiply this by 3, this by 3. Okay, so 3x plus 2y upon 24 is equal to 1. Then 3x plus 2y is equal to 24. That is the equation of the line. 3x plus 2y is equal to 24. That is the equation of the line. Okay, so I guess this was question number 4. Right, so let's go to exercise 16d. Let's go to exercise 16d. Just a second. Okay, so now in 16d, question number 1, they have given the equation of the line 2x plus 3y plus 1 is equal to 0. So I'll convert this to general form, equal to minus 1. So this is nothing but ax plus by is equal to c. So what's the slope over here? Slope is minus a by b. A is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y, so the slope is minus 2 by 3. Okay, 16b, question number 1, sub question 1. I'll take you to the third sub question. Third sub question, minus 6y minus 11x is equal to 0. So I'll just properly format it. Minus 11x minus 6y equal to 0. Now this is ax plus by is equal to c, right? So slope is minus a by b, which is minus of coefficient of x is a. So this is a minus 11. Coefficient of y is b, so which is minus 6. So this will be minus 11 upon 6. Okay, so the equation should be in this format, ax plus by plus c. If it is not in the format, make it in the format. Let's go to sub question 4. X1 plus y1 is equal to a square. Okay, so let's format it. X1x y1y is equal to a square. Now this is ax plus by plus c format, general format of a line, general format of a line. Okay, so slope minus a by b, so minus a is the coefficient of x, that is x1, b is the coefficient of y, that is y1, so minus x1 upon y1, minus x1 upon y1. Let's go to the fifth sub question. 3x plus 4y minus 2 into x plus x1 minus 5 into y plus y1 plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, Let's simplify this. 3x plus 4y minus 2x minus 2x1 minus 5y minus 5y1 plus 2 is equal to 0. Plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. Let's figure out or combine the terms which are having x. Okay. So 3x minus 2x, that is x. Okay. Then plus 4y minus y, that is minus y. Okay. X1 y1 has nothing to do with x and y. Those are separate coordinates, x1 y1. It has nothing to do with x and y. Okay. So we'll shift all these remaining terms on the right hand side. Okay. So this equals 2x1 plus 5y1 minus 2. I've shifted the yellow colored terms on the right hand side. So I'll compare this with ax plus by plus c is equal to c. Okay, ax plus by is equal to c, which is the format of a general format of a line. Okay, so slope is equal to minus a by b. A is the coefficient of x. So what is the coefficient of x? It's 1 over here. B is the coefficient of y. The coefficient of y is minus 1. So the slope is 1. So the slope is 1. So that was your sub question 5. Okay. So let's go to question number 2. Let's go to question number 2. Fine. So we have a line over here. 2 sub question 1. We have a line, right? This line is, let's say, line L. The equation of this line is k minus 2 into x plus k plus 3 into y. Okay, equal to 5. Minus 5 equal to 0. I've written it as equal to 5. Okay, so compare this with ax plus by is equal to c, right? So what is slope of this particular line? Let's say slope of this particular line is m. So m is equal to minus a by b. A is the coefficient of x, which is k minus 2. A is the coefficient of x, which is k minus 2, and b is the coefficient of y, that is k plus 3. K plus 3. Okay, coefficient of x, coefficient of y. Now this line is parallel to some other line. Okay, so some other line is, let's say, L1 with slope m1. So equation of line L1 is 2x minus y plus 7 is equal to 0. So we'll write it as 2x minus y is equal to minus 7. We'll write it in general format. Ax plus by is equal to c format, okay, which we have already written over here. Slope m1, slope m1 is equal to minus a by b. A in this case is 2, and b over here is coefficient of y, which is minus 1, which is 2. So I applied general format equation to get the slope of both the lines. Now both the lines are parallel. Okay, both the lines are parallel. L parallel to L1. Therefore m equal to m1. Therefore m equal to m1. Okay. Now m, it is minus k minus 2 upon k plus 3. Okay, I'll show you the previous slide. See, slope m, this is slope m, and slope m1 is 2. Slope m1 is 2. Now we have to solve this further. Therefore minus k plus 2 is equal to 2k plus 6, because if we multiply this with 2, we'll get 2k plus 6. So 2 minus 6 is equal to 2k plus k. So minus 4 is equal to 3k, k is equal to minus 4 by 3. K is equal to minus 4 by 3. Okay. So this is the first part of the solution. Now in the second part, I'll I'll not draw the diagram once again, but then I'll make you explain from here. Now in this second sub question, in the second sub question, L and L1 are not parallel. In the second sub question, L and L1 are perpendicular. So let's not draw a separate diagram for this because all the relevant data we have for slope M and slope M1. So second subpart. Second subpart, let's say L is perpendicular to L1. Therefore, M into M1 is equal to minus 1. M is, I guess it is minus of K minus 2 into upon K plus 3 into M1. M1 is 2, which is minus 1. Minus minus gets cancelled because there is a multiplication sign over here. So 2K minus 4. Okay, 2K minus 4. Multiplication of these two terms. 2K minus 4 is equal to K plus 3. So K is equal to 7 by solving. So second part of the solution is also over. Okay. Yeah. Now let's go to the third problem. We are going to solve third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. But then I'll just discuss these problems because these are very easy. But then, okay, a short discussion and then we'll wind up the class. Okay. Third problem. Prove that the two lines are mutually perpendicular. So there are two lines given to you. General format is given. Okay. 3x plus 4y is equal to 7. This is the first line. Get the slope of this line m1 using general format. Second line, 28x minus 21y is equal to minus 50. Iska slope, let it be m2 by the general format equation using this concept. Okay. If m1 and m2 they are equal, naturally the lines are parallel. And if m1 into m2 equal to minus 1, the lines are perpendicular. Okay. Similarly, you can go ahead with the second problem. Px plus qy, px plus qy is equal to r. Get m1 slope, that is minus a by b. A is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y, along with the positive or negative sign. And the second equation is minus 4px, okay, minus 4qy is equal to minus 5s, because minus 5 has nothing to do with x and y. So the coefficient of x is minus 4p, coefficient of y is minus 4q. The slope will be minus a by b. Calculate m2. Calculate m2. Okay. So once you calculate m2, check whether m1 and m2 are equal. Okay. If they are equal, then the lines will be parallel. Fine. Question number 4. Prior to that, I'll just discuss question number 5 and 6. Question number 5 and 6, see, we have already done acute angle between the lines. When they are asking you angle, it is always the acute angle. Okay. Fine. So acute angle between the lines problems we have done in the first exercise. So in question number 5 and 6, in question number 5 and 6, two lines are given to you, L1, L2. Two lines are given to you. Get the respective slopes, M1 and M2. M1 and M2. right? Okay. So for getting M1 and M2, you can use general format, simplify the lines, get them into general format. For example, I can see one line in question number 6 like this is equal to 2. So get it in general format. 2x plus y upon 2 is equal to 2. So 2x plus y is equal to 4. From this, you can calculate the slope very easily. Minus a by b. Okay. Any other way of calculating the slope, if you know, you can definitely do that. And then apply this formula. Tan theta is equal to m1 minus m2, 1 plus m1 m2. So these things we have done. Question number 5 and 6. Will not solve it separately. Okay. So you can put the values of m1 and m2 over here, and then theta is equal to tan inverse of the value. Okay. Theta is equal to tan inverse of the value. That is how you can calculate the acute angle between the two lines. Fine. And remember, there is a modulus over here. So any negative value inside will become positive, and then tan inverse of that positive value. So fifth and sixth, I think we have done. So no need to discuss this in quite detail. Last problem, that is question number 4. I'll just discuss this very quickly. Okay. So we have a line. We have a line L with slope M. It is perpendicular to line L1. Line L1 equation they have given 7x plus 11y is equal to 2. Okay. So slope M1 is equal to minus a by b. So this is ax plus by is equal to c, right? So a will be 7 and b is 11, right? So we require a slope of line L, which is m. So L perpendicular to L1, m into m1 is equal to minus 1. Okay, so m into minus 7 upon 11 is equal to minus 1. So m will be 11 upon 7. M will be 11 upon 7. Fine. So that's it. We can just wind up the session over here.